Well, let's begin with some party politics. Two chairmen have emerged in the All Progressives Congress, the Benue State chapter, as the suspended State Welfare Secretary Benjamin Omakolo declared himself acting state chairman following the suspension of the state chairman Austin Agada. Some officials of his Owakwe Ehaje Ward 1. The fight has also led to the vandalism of the state party secretariat as the APC state director for medical and information communication technology accused the state government of leading policemen and soldiers to destroy cars, office equipment, laptops, phones, and cutting away money meant for the party agents. Joining me now for updates coming from that part of the country is APC candidate for the Benue South Secretariat District in the 2023 general election, and is also former chairman of Project Development Institute, Daniel Onje. He joins us live from our Abuja studio. Thank you for joining us on the program this evening. Some 2 weeks ago, you petitioned your party's national headquarters accusing your state chairman of anti-party activities. What really is going on here?
Yeah, you will recall that on this very TV station, a couple of months back, during the ministerial appointments and while the lobby was on, the state chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC, of Benue State, came on the national TV to accuse the Benue South elite and elders in the category of former Senate President Ame Ebute, former Minister for Agriculture, Chief Audu Ogbe, Major General Lawrence Onoja, retired, and several other people of anti-party. He accused them of anti-party and disparaged them on a national TV, whereas it has been proven that clearly the suspended chairman of Benue APC is the chief priest of anti-party. I wrote that petition because it became necessary to do so that we can sanitize the party at the state level.
But let's
payment.
Gada is
we
saying
got receipts of payment.
You have claimed, if you can hear me, you have claimed that the party chairman actually paid some money into the candidate of the PDP in that election. But Mr. Gada is saying that Abba Moro, in this case, used to be a local government chairman. He was a minister, a board chairman of different parastatals, a 7th senator at the time, and his party was also in power. So who should be giving who money? He's saying that if you have any evidence against him, it should be the senator giving him money. Doesn't it make sense?
Well, we know that candidates run in and out of cash during electioneering periods. We have evidence of payments of monies that were lodged into the account of Senator Abba Moro. And the first payment was made on the 5th of December 2022, where the state chairman paid the sum of 5 million naira into the account, the Fidelity Bank account of Senator Abba Moro. On the 8th of December 2022, he repeated the same thing, paid the sum of 4 million naira into the account of the GTB account of Senator Abba Moro. The party constitution is clear. The very fundamental objective of establishing a political party is to capture power. And that is why the constitution of APC 2022 as amended made no mistakes in the offenses that are grievous that can be committed by any member of the party. And chiefly is anti-party. What else can be described as anti-party? For a state chairman that has been entrusted with the leadership of the party to lead people into election compromises the election of a candidate of his party by paying money into the account of my opponent. It will interest you to know that coincidentally, on the 5th of December 2022, was the same day that I paid money into the account of the State Organizing Secretary in person of Mr. James Onguga. I have the receipts of payment for the enlistment of my agent. Whereas I thought I was making progress on the 5th of December, my state party chairman was busy sabotaging my elections by paying money into the account of Senator Abamoru.
Allow me
you can verify that?
Allow me to butt in very quickly, Mr. Onje, because Mr. Gada has reacted very strongly to this, taking objection to all of the points you have raised. And one of the things is also said is that you did not campaign across Orokam, where you're from, that particular area has 102 wards, and you only visited 2 of them. He also did mention that how do you call him not successful if he won 10 out of 11 seats of the House of Reps, 2 out of 3 for Senate, 21 seats of the Assembly seats, and even won the presidential election for a Muslim ticket? Sounds like he has a point, doesn't he? Are you like an exception in what it seems to be a successful election year for him?
That is a barefaced lie. You don't attempt to take credit for the effort of other people. Polling unit results or elections at polling units, they are like the little drops of water that makes an ocean. It is a contribution from the various polling units that gives the victory. It's important to mention at this point that Austin Agada, the suspended chairman of APC Benue South, lost the presidential election at his polling unit, lost the senatorial election at his polling unit, lost the House of Reps election at his polling unit. A whole state party chairman of APC lost the 3 important elections that took place on the 25th February in his polling unit. And that was because of his anti-party activities. So it is not correct to say that he delivered Benue State. No. Okay. The evidence of delivering election is to win your polling unit. Like I mentioned, it's like little drop of water that makes an ocean. He cannot take credit for the job or effort of other people in their respective polling unit. I won my polling unit, so he can't take credit for my polling unit.
How much support do you think you're getting from your party? You've written a petition to the national headquarters of the APC. Have they responded?
Well,
Yes, go ahead, please.
Just very quickly, on his allegation that we didn't campaign is laughable. My name is Daniel Onje. My Facebook page is there. Check from the 1st of January on my Facebook to when INEC issued notice for the stop of campaign. I went around the 102 council ward of Benue South, not Orokam. Orokam is my place. I was at his place because of his anti-party activities. I went around the 4 council ward of Oukpa where he comes from, and he was not on ground to receive me. So that is why he doesn't know that I visited the 4 council ward of his place. And my local government has 13 council ward. I moved around the entire 13 council ward campaigning for that elections in my local government. I am the only senatorial candidate that went around the 102 council ward of Benue South. So it's totally not correct to say that.
Well, we don't have all the time, right? I'm just wondering how much support you're getting back at home. For instance, the leadership of the party in Ogbadibo seem to be saying that you should toe the path of peace. The party chairman precisely is asking that you embrace peace and adopt better strategies to succeed in future elections. Don't you want to just align, move on, and return in another 4 years to contest?
No, embracing peace, it is not to embrace the peace of the graveyard. we are alive and active. What is important here is to enthrone justice. That is what we are doing. What moral rectitude will the chairman have if we allow him to continue in charging other members of the party to deliver their polling units in subsequent elections, and also, to call for their loyalty? Aside the monies that he paid into my opponent's account, it is important to mention that after paying for the enlistment of my party agent, the state chairman changed the whole of the party agents. The agent he enlisted, the list is still with INEC and with the party national secretariat. If you go there to check, you will discover that majority of the names that were used for my election as agents were not party members. And that was why they compromised my election. While they maintained the Beavers accreditation, they swapped my result with my opponent. And that was how they sabotaged my elections. Talking about the support we are getting, I'm telling you that all the progressive members of APC in Benue South are supporting these moves. Even the National Secretariat are left with no choice or option. Now they have known the truth of the matter. And they have known, because from the compelling evidence we have provided, they know for sure that Austin Agada, the chairman, sabotaged my election, sabotaged the election of President Tinubu and every other person that contested the election on that day.
Benue South Secretariat District in the 2023 general elections. He's also former chairman, Project Development Institute. Thank you so much for talking to us on the program this evening. We'll be back with more after this break, everyone. Stay with us. Quickly, let's talk about the cancer burden in Nigeria. So between